Have you ever thought about the Netherlands and the Philippines? Two nations seemingly worlds apart. One, a small European country known for tulips and windmills, the other a vibrant archipelago in Southeast Asia. But what if we told you there's a connection? A shared history deeper than you might imagine? Intrigued? Let's delve into the fascinating ties that bind these two nations. But before we continue, please do subscribe and like this video. It's a huge help for me as a content creator. Thank you. Our story begins in the 17th century, a time of exploration and maritime trade. The world was on the brink of monumental changes, with European powers vying for dominance over newly discovered territories and trade routes. The seas were bustling with ships, each carrying the hopes and ambitions of their respective nations. Among these, the Dutch East India Company, or VOC, stood out as a formidable force. Established in 1602, the VOC was not just a trading company but a powerful entity with its own army and navy, capable of waging wars and negotiating treaties. The Dutch East India Company, a powerful force, set its sights on the East Indies, eager for spices like cloves and nutmeg. These spices were not just culinary delights, but were also highly valued for their medicinal properties and as preservatives. The demand for these exotic spices in Europe was insatiable, and the VOC was determined to monopolize this lucrative trade. They established trading posts and forts across the East Indies, securing their dominance through both diplomacy and military might. While the Spanish controlled the Philippines, the Dutch established a strong presence in the region. The strategic location of the Philippines made it a valuable asset for the Spanish, serving as a hub for their trade with China and the rest of Asia. Meanwhile, the Dutch focused on the Spice Islands, modern-day Indonesia, where they could directly control the production and trade of spices. This regional proximity led to a complex web of interactions between the two colonial powers. This proximity led to interactions sometimes tense, sometimes collaborative. The seas around Southeast Asia became a theater of both conflict and cooperation. Naval battles were fought, treaties were signed, and alliances were forged and broken. The Dutch and Spanish often found themselves in a delicate dance of power, each trying to outmaneuver the other while also recognizing the benefits of occasional cooperation. These interactions were not limited to the colonial powers alone, but also involved local rulers and merchants, adding another layer of complexity to the region's political landscape. The conflict between the Dutch and the Philippines during the 1600s was marked by several key battles. The Dutch sought to disrupt Spanish control and establish their own dominance in the region. Notable battles, such as the Battle of Playa Honda in 1610, saw the Dutch fleet clashing with Spanish and Filipino forces. These conflicts had significant economic impacts, disrupting trade routes and causing losses on both sides. However, the eventual resolution came through a series of treaties and negotiations, allowing for a more stable and cooperative relationship in the region. Trade flourished, leaving a lasting impact on both cultures. The bustling markets of Southeast Asia became melting pots of cultural exchange, where goods, ideas, and traditions were traded alongside spices. The influence of this period can still be seen today in the region's diverse cultural tapestry. The Dutch introduced new agricultural techniques, architectural styles, and even elements of their legal system, which blended with local customs to create unique hybrid cultures. From language to cuisine, traces of this exchange can still be found today. The fusion of Dutch and local culinary traditions gave rise to unique dishes that are still enjoyed in the Philippines and Indonesia. Artifacts from this period, such as furniture, pottery, and textiles, reflect a blend of European and Asian influences. Even the languages spoken in these regions bear the marks of this historical interaction, with loan words and phrases that have been integrated into everyday speech. The legacy of the Dutch East India Company is a testament to the enduring impact of cultural exchange and the interconnectedness of our world. The Dutch influence in the Philippines wasn't just economic. It was a multifaceted exchange that left an indelible mark on various aspects of Filipino life. From the bustling markets of Manila to the serene streets of Vigan, the Dutch presence can be felt in the very fabric of the nation, It extended to architecture, language, and even food. The Spanish colonial houses in Vigan, for instance, are not just Spanish in influence. They also carry subtle Dutch architectural elements, a blend that makes them unique. The traditional Filipino dishes served in outdoor eateries often have a hint of Dutch culinary techniques, a fusion that has evolved over centuries. Take a stroll through the historic streets of Vigan, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As you walk on the cobblestone streets, you are not just treading on stones, but on layers of history. Each stone has a story to tell, a story of cultural exchange and mutual influence. The tourists walking through Vigan's historic district are often amazed by the blend of European and Filipino elements, a testament to the rich cultural tapestry of the region. You'll notice distinctly European-style houses, a reminder of the Dutch presence. These houses, with their intricate facades and robust structures, stand as silent witnesses to a time when the Dutch and Filipinos shared more than just trade. They shared ideas, techniques, and a vision for a harmonious coexistence. The European-style houses in Vigan are not just buildings, they are symbols of a shared heritage. Words like bakya, wooden clogs, found their way into the Filipino language. These wooden clogs, often seen in markets, are more than just footwear. They are a symbol of the cultural exchange that took place centuries ago. The vendors selling these traditional items are, in a way, preserving a piece of history. The word bakya itself is a linguistic testament to the Dutch influence on the Filipino language, a small yet significant part of the cultural mosaic. Even the beloved pan de sal bread has roots in Dutch baking traditions. This popular Filipino bread, often enjoyed with a cup of coffee in the morning, is a delicious reminder of the Dutch influence. The techniques used in baking pan de sal were introduced by the Dutch, and over time they were adapted to suit the Filipino palate. The local bakeries, with their warm and inviting aroma, are a testament to this culinary exchange. These cultural echoes speak to a shared past, a testament to the enduring impact of the Dutch-Philippine connection. The juxtaposition of Dutch canal houses and Filipino colonial houses is a visual representation of this shared history. Historical landmarks in the Philippines, reflecting European architecture, stand as monuments to this lasting cultural exchange. They remind us that the influence of the Dutch in the Philippines was not just a fleeting moment in history, but a lasting legacy that continues to shape the cultural landscape of the nation. Fast forward to the present day, and the ties between the Netherlands and the Philippines are stronger than ever. These two nations, separated by thousands of miles, have found common ground in their shared economic interests and mutual respect. The bustling streets of Manila and Amsterdam are a testament to this thriving relationship, with Philippine flags waving proudly in the Dutch capital and Dutch embassies standing tall in the heart of the Philippines. This modern economic connection is not just about trade. It's about a deep-rooted partnership that has evolved over the years. The Netherlands is a major investor in the Philippine economy, particularly in sectors like agriculture and renewable energy. Dutch technology and expertise have revolutionized Philippine agriculture, making it more efficient and sustainable. Fields that once relied on traditional farming methods now benefit from advanced Dutch machinery, increasing productivity and ensuring food security. Moreover, the Netherlands' commitment to renewable energy has led to the installation of wind turbines and solar panels across the Philippine countryside, reducing the nation's carbon footprint and promoting a greener future. Dutch companies see the potential in the Philippines' young and dynamic workforce. With a median age of just 25, the Philippines boasts a vibrant and skilled labor pool that is eager to innovate and excel. Dutch firms have established offices in major Philippine cities, creating opportunities for local talent to collaborate with international experts. This exchange of knowledge and skills not only benefits the companies involved, but also contributes to the overall development of the Philippine workforce, preparing them for the challenges of a globalized economy. This investment creates jobs, boosts economic growth, and strengthens the bond between the two nations. Job fairs organized by Dutch companies attract thousands of young Filipinos eager to embark on promising careers. Construction sites across the country are bustling with activity thanks to Dutch equipment and expertise. Celebratory events mark milestones in this economic partnership, highlighting the positive impact of Dutch investments on the Philippine economy. These events are not just about business, they are about building a future where both nations can thrive together. The Netherlands is committed to supporting sustainable development in the Philippines, fostering a mutually beneficial partnership. Environmental projects spearheaded by Dutch organizations are making a significant difference in preserving the Philippines' natural beauty and biodiversity. Sustainable farming practices introduced by Dutch experts are helping local farmers achieve better yields while protecting the environment. Meetings between Dutch and Filipino officials often take place in scenic outdoor settings, symbolizing their shared commitment to a sustainable and prosperous future. This partnership is a shining example of how two nations can work together to achieve common goals, benefiting both their economies and their people. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.